humans are not meant to have only one partner.
If you have multiple relationships, there's no love. If there's love, it is with one person.
Polyamorous relationships are long lasting as well, like, or maybe monogamy is the thing for them.
It's so funny for me. You need thrill and not love, I guess. So
There is a hierarchical polyamory in which you have primary partners, in which you have secondary partners and tertiary partners and so on.
can you actually love those many people?
What happens when a mother has two children? You think she doesn't love them equally, right? I think we should not attack polyamory so much.
Hi, I'm Kashish.
Hi, I'm Aditya.
And today we are here to explore whether love is deeper in monogamy or more dynamic in polygamy. So I think you can start.
Okay. Men are not meant to have one partner. I feel humans are not meant to have only one partner. I feel we have the capacity to have more.
Why do you think that?
If you ask for one person to fulfill all your needs, be it emotional, be it physical, be it spiritual or intellectual, I think that's a lot to ask for.
For me, it sounded like you are indecisive. I just cannot decide what I want in life. So why not just have multiple partners? For that, you can have many more relationships in life. Your family, your siblings, which can actually meet your other emotional needs.
Having a friend and having a partner are not of the same intimate capacity. And statistically, if you see, polyamorous people tend to have better social relationships, deeper friendships, because the partner allows the other partner to freely experience their own lives, whereas in a lot of monogamous settings there is a great period of time where they go into isolation with each other.
If you are not able to sustain your friendships while being in a relationship, I think the problem is not the monogamy, the problem is in the person. Maintaining relationship is in your hands. It's not a mandate for you to, if you are in a relationship, now you have to forget all your friends, all your families, now this is the focus. You don't have to do that. It's a choice, and then you have to make that choice every day.
When you're in a monogamous relationship, right, all your capacity to love someone to the fullest extent is only to just one person. There is a hierarchical polyamory in which you have primary partners, in which you have secondary partners and tertiary partners and so on. But inherently the values say that you are able to love more than one person. That needs a deeper emotional capacity to give and to receive.
Can you actually love those many people?
I'm in love with a person. That person is everything in my life. But at the same time, I am still attracted to more people. If you're in a committed monogamous relationship, you will not put in efforts in order to feed that attraction, right? So what happened was some people decided, no, we want to live our life to the fullest and we want to do it honestly and with transparency. That's where the concept of primary and tertiary partners came in, where my primary partner knows their place in my life and at the same time I'm still able to form deep emotional connections with other people.
Polyamorous relationship cannot match the intimacy of monogamous relationship. I feel when you have multiple partners, your attention, your love, and everything is divided. It's not focused. It's not towards a person, but it's everywhere.
What happens when a mother has two children? Do you think she doesn't love them equally?
You cannot compare that with a mother's love. The love she has towards her child is something different, and it's not related to what we are talking about right now.
See, I want you to come back to how we ended up in this conversation. The whole crux here of polyamory and polyamorous relationships, it's emotional. Sex is a part of it. If it's just physical, then it's an open relationship, and that's different. But when we're talking about a polyamorous relationship, then that entails emotional connection, mental connection, and intimacy. And sex is
at 3 different places.
Yeah. So I recently came across this amazing project, and this is a company with 3 founders, and they're a throuple. There was a married couple who has been married for the last 10 years, and after 2 years of them getting married, they were polyamorous, and they found another person. Now this throuple lives together in harmony with each other.
That sounded more like if you are in a relationship, but you are also attracted to someone else, and now that you want to enjoy both the relationships wherein, this person gives me that and that person, because I cannot leave my current girlfriend also. So I think it's just
Sounds like the dream scenario to me. Like,
No,
what's wrong
but-
with that? If everybody's happy, what's wrong with that?
not every. So
You
हमें
said she's
लगता है-
okay
no,
with that.
No, it's just another way of not being accountable. That's what I'm saying.
Love for me is loving a person, giving them the space for them to be themselves, for them to feel content, for them to be safe and feel happy.
Yeah.
Right? Now, if two people love each other and the person feels that I want to have emotional intimacy with other people as well, isn't that the truest form of love? You're putting jealousy aside. That cannot happen unless my partner is okay with that, unless she agrees, because it's consensual non-monogamy.
Okay, it's
Right.
like, okay, if you are
So accountability is there. I'm accountable for every interaction, every relationship that I have to all my partners, and all my partners should be aware of each other.
now getting back to the foundation.
Yeah.
If your emotional needs in a relationship with one partner is not satisfied, don't you think the person is not right for you? Maybe you are with the wrong person.
It's not so much as dissatisfaction as the inherent will to explore more. We all know how much a relationship brings in terms of growth in our lives. Imagine being able to experience that with multiple people.
If you think a person like is not able to satisfy, is not able to
Again,
bring
why
the
is there a
good-
pressure that they're not able to do that? It's not a job,
If
right?
you-
I
that's
feel
what I'm
there
saying.
are people who don't want that and there are people who want that, right? I think we should not attack polyamory so much, because you won't see polyamorous people attacking monogamous people. That why do you have monogamous relationships?
If you have multiple relationships, there's no love. If there's love, it is with one person. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not attacking. All I'm saying ki there's no love in that.
We confuse ownership with love in monogamous relationships. What do you have to say to that?
It's not ownership. It's prioritizing. I mean, it's not a mandate for me कि नहीं यार ये तो एक societal rigid rule है कि I have to be with one person. No, I love that person. I want to be with that person. I want to spend rest of my life with that person. I want to give all my efforts. So it's a choice that I'm making. It's not the ownership that I'm looking for.
Again, that's how it's structured. Like, you are together and you cannot leave. Then slowly I think the relationship loses love and it's just a commitment. But I feel in polyamorous relationship you always have the option of having someone new in your life or exiting the current one.
Yeah, it sounded thrill to me. You need thrill and not love, I guess. So, okay. Someone is always jealous in polygamy relationships.
So I think jealousy in polyamorous relationship is something that every couple needs to navigate. Like in monogamous relationships, there are set rules for all the monogamous relationships. Whereas in polyamorous relationships, every couple decides their boundaries, their do's and don'ts. So if partner A is feeling like, they're not getting to spend enough time with partner B, I think communication is the main pillar of any relationship. And all these problems can be solved with communication. And if they're not okay with them spending time with another person, maybe they need to rethink that, do they even want to be, in a polyamorous relationship, or maybe monogamy is the thing for them.
It's so funny for me because see, for me, okay, fine, the jealousy should be there. Like, it's a healthy thing to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
But I feel it's kind of easy to manage in monogamy because you have your clear boundaries. You have that unsaid rules, we are seeing each other, we are exclusive. So we can always talk it out and it's easy to manage instead of, telling partner A ki yaar aisa ho gaya, then partner B, then partner B, partner A. For me, it's emotional exhaustion.
That's what I'm saying. Not everybody has the capacity to be in a polyamorous relationship. The stability of monogamy is better than the thrill of polygamy.
Yeah, thrill is fleeting and stability is something that is lasting. So I, as a person, would want something long lasting than just to be in a short term relationship just for thrill. So that's my stand.
Polyamorous relationships are long lasting as well. Like, not all polyamorous relationships are short term relationships. And I think for stability, the more you explore, the better you know yourself.
Yeah.
And I think with polyamory, you get that space to do that.
And you're just always running, you're just always exploring. Where are you settling? Kab aap baithoge? When will you get the chance to
When you
sit
find
and
the right people. When you find the right people.
right? No, right people nahi, right group. there was a time when I was in casual relationships and जब प्रॉब्लम नहीं भी होती थी या कुछ नहीं भी होता था तो I used to choose drama over stability. And the moment I decided ki Kashish, from now onwards I want serious relationship, I needed some stability, I needed someone's attention, I needed someone to be there for me, and we grew old together type thing. So I wanted something like that. So I had to stop and change my entire pattern.
Why do you think that's not the case in polyamorous relationships? That is the case. You have someone who is there with you through your highs and lows, through your ups and downs, and you can spend the rest of your life together if you want that with that person or with another person as well.
It's too much drama, and drama definitely gives you that thrill in your mind ki, theek hai,
I think it can be thrilling. I think it can be thrilling for sure, but I feel you should explore before you settle down so that you know.
So you are saying कि polyamorous relationship is something short lived.
No, it gives you the opportunity to explore more. It gives you the opportunity
and
to
then
explore
settle down for someone
or some twos or some threes, depends on your capacity.
If society didn't have these rigid rules, more people would prefer polyamorous relationships.
I feel that's very true. Because you see, conditioning and the way society drives narratives around us really play a vital role in the things that we choose to do in our lives or don't. Especially in India, polyamory is a big taboo. You can't openly say that, okay, I want to get into a polyamorous relationship, because people will see you as an outsider to the group, because that's the narrative that our culture, our society has pushed, that you should have only one partner. But if the societal norms weren't there, I think more people would have the option to explore and decide ki maybe, I think polyamory is not for me. But right now, majority of the people who say that polyamory is not for me, I don't think they've ever even been in that situation or tried or had that room to do that.
There are societies out there are countries where polyamorous relationships are legal, and then also people choose to be with one partner because they love that partner, basically that I want to be with this one person. Polyamorous relationship से कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, but if it is there, I think people have a chance to avoid commitment.
I think that's a very based sort of opinion, because if you're in a polyamorous relationship, doesn't mean that you haven't self-reflected at all. On the other hand, you do a lot of self-reflection, and that's when you are able to make a move, because like I said, society inherently tells you monogamy is the way to live. So for you to stray so away from the society needs a very strong cause, a reason to believe, and that comes with self-reflection.